In this video, I'm going to show you how to do some simple text editing and make a few text documents using Adobe Illustrator. So open up Illustrator and click on the Create New button. And when that opens, you'll get this window that gives you some different presets. I want you to go up here to Web and click on Common. And then over here on the right, it says Preset Details. We're going to make some changes to that. So the first thing you want to do is type in the title of this file. This is called Assign To, and put your name. And then over here, it's called Artboards. We're going to make 5 different documents, but we're going to have it all in one. So let's go ahead and bump this up to 5 because we're going to have 5 artboards. And that's all you need to set up for now on that, and press create. So now you see we have these 5 different artboards. We're going to do something different on each one. So let's go ahead and start on the first one. If you push Control+, you can zoom in, and if you press the space bar, it gives you a hand, so you can move around and zoom in on each artboard. If you press Control-, it zooms out, Control+, zoom in, spacebar is the hand. Okay, so go up here and go to Window and make sure that your workspace is on Essentials. We all want to be working on the same workspace. And in the Essentials, we should have Properties open especially, and then Type, Character. You want to make sure that that's checked, and if it's not, click on it because those are the 2 windows that we're going to be working in. Alright, so speaking of type, let's go ahead and get started with that. So this is the type tool here, and if you just click anywhere on this first artboard, it'll give you some fake text. The size, color, and everything on the text is just whatever you used last. So you'll notice here in Properties, they have parameters here for me to edit my text, and it's also over here in Character, and it's also at the top if you have your control strip open. That can be open and closed up here. I like to leave mine on. But let's make our edits in this character panel just so that we are all on the same page and doing the same thing. Alright, so I have this fake text in there and I want to have something else. So when you see that it's got a black box, that means it's highlighted. It's ready for you to type your own text. So I want you to put caps lock on and type the word Kerning. And when you're done typing something, go up here to this top selection tool, not the direct selection, but just the regular selection tool. Click on that. And when it gives you this box around it with those dots, that means it's ready for you to do some edits on the text. So let's go over here and maybe change our font. I'm going to use Impact for my font. And let's make the size 125. So it's nice and big. And then while it's selected, you can just drag it anywhere in that box to move it. Now if you wanted to size it, you can also drag it by the corner and make it bigger too, so keep that in mind. That's another way you can change the size of text, is to drag it. If you hold the shift key and drag it, it will stay proportional. If you don't hold the shift key, you can really stretch out your text. We don't want to do that yet, but I wanted to let you know that that is something you can do. Alright, so now we are going to type the definition of kerning under there. So once again, we'll get our text tool. And when we click on it now, it's giving us the same font that we used and size that we used previously. So go ahead and leave it that way for now, but we're going to change it. Now get rid of caps lock and type So obviously I need to make this a lot smaller since it's going across artboard. So I'm going to click on my selection tool. I'm going to take move that over. Click on the selection tool and then go over here where we have our size, or over here under character, either spot. And this time make it, I think 50 is plenty. And make it 50. Alright, and now you can just take your cursor and drag it here and move kerning. And let's change the color of the word kerning. So right now under properties you can see that it's filled with black. You can just click on that and pick a different color. I'll choose blue. Alright, and now let's actually adjust the kerning. Let's learn how to do that. So get your text tool, click in between the K and the E. So you can see I have that blinking line. That means that that spot right there is ready for you to adjust the kerning. So if you go over here to character, like I said, it's also over here. If you hover over these, if you hover over it right here under character, it'll tell you that it's kerning in case you forget what's what. So when I hover over that, I see that that V/A means kerning. So this is the area that I want to adjust kerning. So you can open that up and you could say like -100. Now you see the negative number made the two letters really close together. Now click it after the E. Now I have a blinking line there, and let's adjust the kerning, which is, let's check, yep, that's the kerning. Go over here and then this time put it on 100. So you can see a positive number made that space out. So that's how you do kerning. If you watch the next video, I'll show you how to fill up the rest of your artboard with the other text definitions that we're going to learn.